Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. Bitcoin retraced today on, yesterday on Sunday. But like some people are like frowning and stuff, but realistically, you should look at this time as an opportunity unless you're all stock and you don't have any more money to spend, which could be the case. If you don't have any more money to spend, probably just hold. We retraced about $700, but this is actually pretty normal, so this is not a time to really panic sell. Now, it could retrace possibly even further, especially for like coins that have pumped up a lot, like VeChain. It obviously had a big retrace. That's not really surprising. It pumped up like 20-30% just a while ago, and it's still sitting above 0.0075, which is the next resistance that we should actually be looking at for VET. Everything else is retraced accordingly, but a lot of the alts actually have retraced more than Bitcoin. So if you're actually trading Bitcoin alts, this is a decent time to actually load up on some of the altcoins. I know Bitcoin's gone down a lot, but if you actually look at some of the charts, many of the altcoins have actually gone down more. I think this is a pretty decent buy time for things like ADA or VET, and other coins that have actually pumped a lot recently, but then just fell with the Bitcoin falling. Now, if you look at the recent pattern, Bitcoin should actually come up after this because it's been swinging between, I think the lowest I've seen it go is 8,500 recently, and the highest is around 10,000. So it might dump like $500 more. Maybe, maybe not. We'll have to see. But more than likely, it's probably going to go up because we've seen probably 3 or 4 of these cycles by now where it's actually dumped to either 9,200 or 8,500. Now, it might have been shocked by the stock market fall because the stock market actually did fall 1,500 points in one day, and this might just be like a delayed response to that, especially if we actually fall more tomorrow in the stock market. If we rise a lot in the stock market, we might actually see a bounce back in Bitcoin. Yes, Bitcoin's somewhat decoupled from the stock market, but it's not completely decoupled from the stock market. I think it would be foolish for us to say that it isn't affected by the economy at all because that knee-jerk reaction, the knee-jerk reaction from people of assets falling altogether, I think is still there, and you can't really get rid of that factor just yet. So if we dump another like $2,000 in the stock market, I think Bitcoin will actually act accordingly. So I think like the sudden knee-jerk reactions definitely kind of almost parallel from Bitcoin and the stock market, but generally I think Bitcoin will actually recover faster if they both really fall. So right now I think like if you have extra money, I would definitely start DCAing it now. I wouldn't buy the whole like bag. I'd probably buy like 35% of whatever I have left over, whatever I have sitting on the sidelines, and then see if the rest actually falls later. Because I'm gonna guess we're gonna go through this cycle a couple more times, and you'll have enough time to actually buy your bag. But right now, it would be okay to like buy a little bit of the bag because generally we haven't dumped below 8,500 for a long time, and unless like the complete financial collapse of the stock market comes, which it could actually come at any time because I do think the recovery is kind of fake. Unless that actually happens, I think Bitcoin will actually recover. So right now, not a bad time to DCE in a certain percentage with your funds. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you, and have a nice day.